There we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to another setting of Living World of Darkness. This time we're with Rage Across New York as a Child of Gaia, newest Child of Gaia. He's on set, he's been training like he does most of the day. He's been asking around for Gaia's breath. Doesn't seem to be any at hand. Some people have refused to do so, but he'll look for Talate. He's got something to tell her that he's been meaning to talk to her about anyway, so two birds with one stone. So he'll ask around where he can find Talate.
Depending on the time that you want to ask or that you want to look for her, like extremely early morning, she is training together with Eric. After that, she attends to several shrines, and after that is either found at the lake or in her cabin. Yeah, you'll probably find her in her cabin, though. That's pretty. Why she's to Herbal Garden next to it.
So he'll approach the cabin. Not wanting to be rude, he'll knock on the door before entering.
I mean, when he knocks on the door, there's a head poking up next to the cabin in the Herbal Garden. That's.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that. So she knocks on the door, and then Cecil goes, guess no one's gonna. Anyways, didn't do that. That didn't just happen. And he'll hop down and go see her.
Yeah, she'll get from the garden. She's been pulling out some weeds there, and because they seem to grow a lot aggressively lately, so she has to tend to it almost daily. And she kind of throws them on the grass in front of the garden. She'll get out and will look expectantly at sun, men like one twice.
Yeah, she's wait. Is she fasting yet or not?
She's fasting.
She's fasting. So yeah, he'll show throat. He show throat and belly.
Okay. She will quickly, kind of with her nails. She's in homemade, so quickly with her nails, kind of softly scrape past his throat, basically showing like, yeah, you can get up now.
Then he'll look back at what she was doing. You need help with that, or are you done?
I do not need help with tending to my garden.
So I was meaning to talk to you, Mariah.
I see. Would you like something to drink?
And he'll think, actually, tea would be nice if you have it.
I can make it. And she'll basically open the door to the cabin. When it gets up the porch, she opens the door, and she kind of leaves it half open. She's obviously alone there. Yeah, it's up to him whether he wants to enter or wants to wait on the porch. She will put on a kettle, put it on the fire, and actually starts like literally not grabbing like a tea bag, but literally starts pulling dried herbs from bundles that are hanging upside down from the ceiling. Basically preparing some sort of herbal tea-ish thing.
He'll being an outdoorsy kind of guy, really does. He'll probably just wait outside.
Okay. And yeah, after a couple of minutes, when the water is boiled, she'll come back with with 2 cups, and kind of like stone big, almost like half-pint cups. They obviously look handmade, and there is water with a lot of herbs drifting in it. And she'll hand one to Simon. She says, "You need to let it stand for a bit."
And he'll nod. Okay, thank you. And he'll observe the cup. Did you make this?
She blinks a couple of times. She literally saw her busy in the garden, probably, or in the kitchen. I mean, so she blinks. Is just like, yes. It's just not to your liking.
No, just. Then he'll look at it. Kind of cool having. Actually, it's kind of cool that you make your own cup.
I guess. She looks a little confused at that statement, like, but she'll just accept it and sits down on the porch.
I wanted to talk to you about something, and the subject might be touchy, so if you don't want to talk about it, just tell me. But I've been talking to Chloe, and I've observed Will, and the mission back at the hospital is not something a child of Gaia would have. It's not the orders he gave are not normally the orders a child of Gaia would have given. It seemed strange, and Chloe told me that he was changing.
Did she? I see.
I mean, apparently you guys are trying to help with what's happening to him.
I have been told that a lot of people would consider it a blessing.
I wouldn't consider it a blessing. I mean, some people may think it's a blessing because, well, being tainted by the world is different to some, but it's still taking someone away, still changing someone, and it's changing someone that never would have done this. The orders he gave at the hospital are not ones I could have agreed with. To be frank, I did it because I thought I was still trapped in the nightmares we had back then.
She nods.
And as a child of Gaia, as a follower of Unicorn, I can't accept killing all those humans being a blessing. Surely some of them could have been saved.
I doubt that. You've not been in the city for very long.
I haven't, that's true.
I don't think there are many in the city who can still be saved, whether it be by Worm or Weaver.
And he'll nod. And what do you think about the changes Will is going through?
I am looking into a solution.
And he'll nod. Good. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good guy. The first time I talked to him, I don't know, I felt like I could really get along with him. And the people that are closer to him, the closest to him, think the changing is not for the best, then it's a good sign that it isn't.
And that is what you came to tell me?
I just wanted to know your point of view of what was happening to your packmate.
I see.
I am, as a tribe mate of his, I am concerned. And if I can help, I would like to.
As a tribe mate of his, I think you can help. Maybe not in the way that you expect. Something you may not know, since you are rather new in the Sept, is that the Sept knows many different people, many different Garou with many different opinions. They clash. And William White has clashed with some of them. If you want to help him, be discreet with the information that you have about him right now. I know that it is a public secret right now that something is wrong, and I understand that many in the Sept have an opinion, but I don't think there are many who would appreciate the entire Sept talking about them, especially if there are problems. So if anything, I would ask you, support him where you can and be discreet with whom you talk to about this.
And he'll nod. I will do this. I will do as you ask.
I think he would greatly appreciate that.
And he'll nod. There was something else I was meaning to ask you.
Yes.
I have been approached by who is redeeming Doldoraya, who has asked me to join the Striders of Ice and Concrete on their attack on so on the attack on forgot the name of the place, but
Detroit.
Sorry,
I believe it's Detroit. I believe it's Detroit.
Okay. Yes, on their attack of Detroit, and I've asked around this morning because I was asked last night before going to bed, but I can't seem to find any Guy's breath. I know it's a bit late, but if you can manage to find some or make some for me, as little or as much as you can, it would be appreciated, and I would owe you one.
She frowns lightly as he says he couldn't find any Guy's breath, and she'll think about it for a moment. It's like, as far as I know, Gaia's breaths cannot be found. Where did you look? Because if there are wild Gaia's breaths around, that might be very interesting.
I mean, I mostly asked people around, but not everybody accepted. Understandably.
You asked people for Gaia's breath and you've refused.
Yeah, some people didn't want to give me, make some Gaia's breath for me.
I see. How many can you carry?
Out of character, what are the rules for carrying Gaia's breath?
You can carry as much talons as up to your gnosis. It's not specific Gaia's breath, so any talon. So if you have a gnosis of 2, you can have either 2 Gaia's breath or a Gaia breath and something else, or another, or 2 completely different talons, whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
Unless you have like a spider satchel or something like that that can store talents.
I can carry up to 3.
I see. She'll go inside. Actually, no, she will not go inside. She will grab into her bag that is lying, was lying next to the herbal garden. So she'll get up and get her bag and open it up and like stall some items out. And there are like a couple of clay jars. There are some like herbs. There is bits of just some general some stuff that one might think is strange in a bag, and some things that are perfectly normal that would make sense in a bag. And finally, she'll get out like an empty beer bottle and 3 bits of rope that are tied together, or well, not tied together, but each rope has a certain knot on it, and a bead. And she'll take the 3 pieces of rope with the bead, and we'll hand them over to him. Take mine.
He'll have like be surprised. Oh, thank you. You sure you don't need them?
You can make new ones, and I don't have anything planned anytime soon.
And he'll nod. Okay. Oh. Is there any way you want me to pay you back?
Stay alive.
And he'll smile. I'll do my best.
And don't ask for payment next time. It is not where I come from. It's not custom. We hand freely what is needed, and if you need Gaia's breaths right now and I do not, then you take them and I do not. It only makes sense. You're not asking for payment when you're in Arun, right?
I guess.
You are not asking for payment when you jump in front of an enemy.
Not. I guess I see your point of view. Just they did things differently at home, back home.
And here as well, apparently.
And he'll nod. But thank you to Latte Raya.
Garu refusing to help other Gaia or Garu out is unconventional in my beliefs. But I know not everybody feels the same way. She'll take a sip of her tea.
And he'll, seeing that he obviously can't take a sip now, he'll take a sip. And he'll stay with her a bit. And I guess if you have nothing else to say, they'll just chat a little bit and we can end the scene there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, unless Simon wants to ask more or anything like, yeah.
It will probably just be like conventional chat afterwards. Mm-hmm. So, thank you, player. Thank you, player, for playing, and thank you, watchers, for watching. Good night.